When I started my cleaning business, I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't know techniques, I didn't have employees, I didn't have a business plan. What I did know was that I didn't want to keep living the way I was living. So I decided. I printed business cards, bought basic supplies, and started going door to door. I kept hearing no. People laughed at me. One day, a woman even kicked me out of her yard, yelling at me. I went home that day with tears in my eyes. But the next day, I went again, and again, and again. And guess what? A few months later, I was earning more than doctors and lawyers. Why? Because I took action, even when I didn't know how, even when nothing was ready. There's a phrase I love, and I still use it today. You don't need to see the whole staircase, just the next step. If you know the next step, that's enough. Because once you take it, the next one appears. Life works like that. It rewards the ones who have the courage to move. A study from Columbia University showed that people who make decisions quickly, even without all the information, achieve more long-term success. Why? Because the ones who act learn faster, adjust faster, evolve faster. Life favors movement. Now answer me honestly. Do you have an idea inside you that's been hiding for months, maybe years, waiting for the right moment? Do you feel something inside you that wants to be born, but you keep postponing it? What exactly are you waiting for? Do you think the people who became great started with everything perfect? No. Great people start small, but with a giant mindset. Look at J.K. Rowling. She wrote Harry Potter in cafes, unemployed, a single mother with no money. She received dozens of rejections, but she kept writing. Every day. She wrote as if she were already a renowned author, and she behaved accordingly. Today, she's a billionaire. Not because she was lucky, but because she never stopped acting. She acted before she understood the how. And you, are you going to keep waiting, or are you going to move? Let me give you an exercise. Grab a notebook. Do it now and answer this question. What would I do today if I were already wealthy? Write everything. How you'd dress, who you'd talk to, what you'd post, how you'd take care of your health, how you'd start your day. Then choose one of those actions and do it today. Because when you start acting as if you've already arrived, you begin vibrating at the right frequency, and life starts responding differently. Have you ever tried being grateful before receiving something? Have you ever felt that feeling in your stomach, imagining something good coming your way and saying out loud, "Thank you, thank you, thank you," as if it already happened? That's creation. That's shaping reality with emotion and intention. That's what the great teachers did. That's what prosperous minds do. You might say, "But Bob, how can I be grateful when my life is a mess? When I'm drowning in bills, problems, uncertainty?" I get it. There was a moment in my life before everything changed, when I was sitting on a cold floor in a tiny apartment, surrounded by overdue bills. My phone was cut off, my fridge almost empty, and I had just lost a major client. That night, I thought about giving up. But instead, I took a deep breath, closed my eyes, and started giving thanks, not for what I had, because honestly, it looked like I had nothing but for the vision, for the chance to start again, for the lessons that pain was teaching me. And something inside me shifted. It wasn't magic. It wasn't an instant miracle, but it was a turning point. Because when you change on the inside, the world around you changes. Research from UC Berkeley shows that people who practice gratitude regularly have better physical health, greater emotional balance, sleep better, and believe it or not, make better financial decisions. Gratitude literally activates parts of the brain responsible for motivation, focus, and action. This isn't mysticism. It's neuroscience. Now look at the other side. MC Hammer, one of the highest paid rappers of the 90s, had a fortune of over $300 million. Mansions, cars, endless parties. But he never developed gratitude. He lived in excess without awareness, never appreciating what he had, and he lost everything. Because anything that comes without gratitude slips away like water through your hands. Have you ever caught yourself complaining about your home, your job, your body, your life? Have you ever felt jealousy without realizing you already have things others would give anything for? That mindset closes doors. But when you start being grateful even for the small things, a glass of water, a roof over your head, the body that carries you, you create space for more to come. Let me give you one more exercise. For the next 30 days, every night before you sleep, write down 5 things you're grateful for, but write them as if everything you want is already real. I'm grateful for the beautiful home I live in. I'm grateful for the wonderful clients who pay me with joy. I'm grateful for the healthy energy I feel every day. At first, it may feel strange, but keep going. Repetition builds belief. Belief builds reality. Your mind will start tuning to this new frequency. You'll act differently, decide differently, attract differently. Opportunities, conversations, paths you couldn't see before will start appearing. And it all begins with a simple thank you. Gratitude is the secret code of prosperity. Whoever understands it never lives in lack again. So tell me, will you keep complaining, or will you start giving thanks as if everything you desire is already yours? The universe is listening. Stay strong. I'll see you in the next video.